Hey guys, so today I am showing you how to get this glowy mermaid inspired eye look. Definitely don't have to do the highlighter this intense, but I'll show you what to do. So after priming my eyes, I am starting off with my Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, and I'm starting with the shade Meow, which is this nice pinky, purpley kind of color. It's like subdued magenta-ish color, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, and I'm just buffing this into my crease and making sure to slowly build up the color until it's as intense as I want it to be. Again, colors, guys, you gotta work and build it to where you feel comfortable using them. And then I'm taking a little bit of the shade Taupe, which is the lilac shade, and I'm just building this up a little bit more to make it a little bit cooler tone than it already was before I go in with a clean blending brush to just buff those shades out. I'm really blowing out the crease look today. Not sure why I went for that, but I did. Now I am taking the shade Doom, which is this vibrant sky blue color, and I mean, you can just see that is one heck of a blue shadow. Like, oh my gosh. And just buffing that into the lower portion of my crease before blending it together with the crease brush I was using before. Like I said, you don't have to make the blue or any of these colors this intense, or you can make them more intense. It's all up to you guys. Now I'm going all over my lid space with the shade Skull, which is the white shade in the palette, and I am just putting this down as a base so that it will amplify the blue that I'm about to put on top of it. Just slowly building it up over and over and blending it up into the crease so it diffuses really softly. Now I am going into my Spring Z palette. If you guys didn't see that video, I will link it above, and I'm taking the ABH shade Venice. I was about to call it Vermeer. It's called Venice. Which is part of their spring launch last year, and I'm taking my finger and patting this all over my eye and building up the color. What the heck is wrong with me? Before I go in with a little bit of, the name escapes me right now, but I will have it down below in the description box, the light blue that's above it, and I'm just buffing this into my crease before dragging it down to meet Venice. And then I'm going to really amplify my lashes using quite a bit of the Benefit Roller Lash. I went crazy with this stuff and really built it up. I think I put 3 coats in the end to make them really spiky, obvious, and really voluminous as much as I could with this mascara. And then to prime my face, I'm taking my Tarte Clean Slate Smoothing Primer. This is definitely a favorite of mine. I've been using it quite a bit lately. I just love how smooth it makes my skin look under my foundation, and I really only use it in the center of my face and blend outwards. Now we're going to speed through me putting on my Lancome Teint Idole Ultra foundation. It's like my go-to, holy grail. I love this foundation. It is magical for me, and I'm using a Real Technique sponge to blend that in, and I am putting it everywhere, obviously. I also put it over my lips as well to tone them down. For my concealer today, I'm going with something a little different than usual. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Concealer in Fair. This is also what I used to prime my eyes. I know I didn't show that in this video, but it was what I used on my eyelids as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out again using the other end of the Real Technique sponge. That's what I really like about the sponge, is you kind of have a designated section of sponge for both your face and then your eyes. What the heck? I didn't mean eyes. I meant under eyes. Jeez. Can anyone tell my brain's a little fried today? And I'm just blending this out and trying not to make it too intense, just because we're going with such a colorful highlight in a little bit. I didn't want the under eyes to be too bright. And going in with setting my under eye using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This has definitely become a favorite of mine. I've been using it quite a lot lately, actually. It's growing on me for sure. And I'm only setting my under eyes because I'm going to be going with some cream contour and highlight. So this is the Milani Cream Contour Stick in light medium, I believe. I am just creating a line with it in all the usual places. If you don't know how to contour, if you're interested in seeing a contour demo, I can do that. Tell me down below. But I feel like everyone knows about it by now because it is so talked about on YouTube for so long. I'm just using the foundation side of that Real Technique sponge before taking a Real Technique stippling brush, and I'm taking the ColourPop blush in the shade Prenup, which is just this really nice, soft, pinky lilac color. And then taking the ColourPop highlighter in the shade Glazed, and I am applying this all over my face, my nose, forehead, my chin, my cheeks, everywhere. I want it to be really wet and glowy looking all over my skin to reflect, you know, mermaid-esque fashion? I don't know. And then I am setting my entire face using this Laura Geller foundation. I have mine in the shade Porcelain. This is definitely becoming more of a favorite. It was a recent test out in a first impressions video, which I will link above if you guys didn't see that. But this is definitely a great foundation. I'd say it's great for these lightweight days. And now comes the highlight. So for those of you who don't want to do crazy intense highlight, this is what you want. I am mixing the two shades Soleil and Creme together to get just a nice soft highlight, just to kind of set the highlight we already just put on with the ColourPop one. However, if you want more intense, crazy highlight, I will be going in just a minute. For those of you not doing it, I'm setting my face with the Tarte setting spray before going in with the ColourPop Glossy Lip in Fairy Floss, something really light, washed out. Obviously, if you are darker skin tone, you could pick something darker because this is such a very pale cream pink color. I wanted something as close to my skin tone as I could get, just because that's how I was feeling it. And if you're interested in crazy highlight, I am going in with the ABH Glow Kit Moonchild and taking the shade Blue Ice and applying it to all the places we applied the ColourPop highlight. Nose, forehead, cheeks, chin, and then I'm going in with a mix of both Blue Moon and Blue Ice to highlight my inner corner and make it more ethereal looking. And that is it. That is the finished look. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Bye!